Hey guys, Captain Mike from the Western Pride. We are going to go over our Twilight fishing. We are now putting our Twilight trips online every Saturday night throughout the summer. It's going to be departing at 6 p.m. and returning around 11 p.m. Just a couple bullet points as to what you guys want to expect and what to bring on these Twilight trips. First of all, I would say over the fishing is going to be what you wear on these trips. We see it all the time. It gets cold, it gets chilly out on the ocean just because it was 75 or 80 degrees during the day. Most of these Twilight trips have a little bit of wind associated with them, and out on the ocean, once the sun goes down, it's pretty chilly at times. So you really want to just be prepared with what you're wearing so you're comfortable while we're fishing. So a nice sweatshirt or a jacket is recommended, and then some nice pants, jeans, something like that. And the biggest thing is you want to wear appropriate footwear. You don't want to wear sandals like you wore at the beach, like something like a tennis shoe or boots. If you guys are fishermen, you guys want to wear your boots, that's really what you want to be wearing, because we are washing down the boat or the boat gets wet at night from the bait tank sloshing around. You guys don't want your feet to be wet. That's just going to make you really cold. So the appropriate wear or attire is really important. And then moving into the fishing side of things, I would have an array of tackle. We are leaving at 6 p.m. on these trips to hopefully get a little bit of action before the sun goes down. So if you bring a little bass rod or something that's got 15 or 20 pound test on it, maybe some braided line or whatever, and your favorite plastic lures, so a lighter setup, that's really good to have. And then like a 20 to 25 pound setup where you can fish the bottom either with a 3 to 4 ounce torpedo sinker on a dropper loop, or a heavy lead head fish down in the structure, because once the sun goes down, most of our fishing transitions right to the bottom over some rocky reefs. So in terms of the fishing, you guys can have an assortment of lead heads, anything from some real light lead heads to like a 1.5 or 2 ounce lead head when we fish right on the bottom, an assortment of torpedo sinkers from 2 to 6 ounces, and then an assortment of your favorite hooks for the dropper loop or whatever else. And if you guys also like throwing plastic lures around, I would definitely bring some of those for before the sun goes down. You could definitely have some calico bass action on your little plastic lures. So that's kind of what to expect from the Twilight. I would recommend, just more than anything, is just be comfortable. Make sure you have the right attire. Bring a couple rods with you. If you don't have a rod, we have rentals in the office that are appropriate for what we're doing. But it's 6 p.m. to 11. And it's $65 a ticket, limited to 38 people every Saturday throughout the summer.